Maverick News. The world is watching. In a universe full of ideas, we draw lightness from the dark to a place where opposites attract. Right meets left, positive touches negative, sparking an explosion of truth. Because politics makes strange bedfellows.
Good evening and welcome to Strange Bedfellows, episode 32. I'm Lori Spencer. Tonight, my usual co-host, Rick Walker, is taking the weekend off for Easter and some family time and some birthday time. And boy, if anyone deserves some time off, we all know it's Rick Walker. He's the hardest working man in show business, so he actually is going to get to take a holiday off. How nice. And it's just me flying this plane tonight, but don't worry. I'm an experienced pilot. I'm not going to hurt you. And I have a terrific guest tonight on the show. It is my pleasure once again to welcome back Kennedy assassination historian James DiEugenio, who has written numerous books and articles on the JFK and RFK assassinations over the past 3 decades. His latest book is the JFK Assassination Chokeholds that prove there was a conspiracy. Jim also wrote the screenplay and the accompanying book for Oliver Stone's epic new documentary series, JFK Revisited Through the Looking Glass. He's also the editor-in-chief of kennedysandking.com, an invaluable resource for information on the murders of President John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, and Dr. Martin Luther King. Tonight, we're going to take a deep dive into the evidence presented at the trial of Sirhan Sirhan, whose trial was underway 55 years ago this month. We'll take a look at the case for the prosecution and for the defense, and we'll talk about some new information that's come forward in the half century since. Jim tonight is going to explain why he believes Sirhan's gun could not have killed Robert F. Kennedy. And he presents a very compelling case for a conspiracy. I'll tell you what, a fascinating conversation is always guaranteed when Jim DiEugenio is here. And ladies and gentlemen, let's bring him back in right now. Jim, good evening. Great to see you again.
Good evening, Lori. How are you doing, partner?
Doing great, partner. It's great to have you back.
Thank you so much.
I think the last time we spoke was last November, of course, around the 60th anniversary of the JFK case.
I think you're correct about that.
And we've had you on the show many, many times to talk about JFK, but we've never actually done a show together about RFK. And I know that you are expert level on that.
Well, hold it. I wouldn't quite say. I'm not in the
Well, you wrote a book about it.
No, actually, what I did there is I edited a book that included the RFK case.
The assassinations, right?
What?
It was called The Assassinations, right?
Right, and that's the only book I believe out there that's about all 4 cases, including Malcolm X. Although there's a film out now, I don't know if you're aware of this, by Libby Handros called Four Who Tried.
Four Who Tried.
Right, and and if you haven't had her on, you probably should have her on. Okay?
I would love to.
Yeah, and she has actually gone ahead and put a film together about all 4 assassinations of the 60s. But I think The Assassinations is still the only book about all 4 of them.
Yeah,
now,
I believe that's right.
You mentioned the trial of Sirhan and the evidence.
Yeah.
I think a better subject would be the evidence that was not presented.
That was not presented.
At the trial of Sirhan. Because
yes.
I'm pretty sure anybody who examines the record of that